Hey y'all, welcome back to Little Acre Homestead. My name is Rowan.
My name is Alex.
And today we're making pumpkin cream cheese muffins because I wanted one from Starbucks yesterday and they didn't have any. So today we're going to be using a recipe from This Silly Girl's Kitchen. I'll put a link below to their blog, and I'm really excited to try these. I haven't made them before and I hope that they turn out really great. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
It feels so good to be back in the kitchen and back with all of you. Fall is my favorite season, and nothing feels more like fall to me than a warm cup of coffee and pumpkin pastries. As the weather starts to cool down, I find myself wanting to spend more and more time in the kitchen, baking and canning and cooking. I'm not really in that season of my life right now, but when I can carve out time to spend baking with Alex, it's always the highlight of my week. Like I said, I really wanted one of these muffins the other day, and Starbucks was sold out. I'm so glad I took the time with Alex to make these at home because they're absolutely delicious, and we got to make a fun kitchen memory together. There's just nothing better than a homemade pastry, and there's really nothing better than spending time with your loved ones in the kitchen. It's such an honor to pass on recipes and skills to Alex and someday to Judah, and I hope that they enjoy it as much as I do. But don't get me wrong, I am definitely still going to have a Starbucks pumpkin cream cheese muffin before the season is over. It's kind of the thing that marks fall for me. And I don't know, everybody deserves a little treat every now and then, right?
Hello. So it's been a hot minute since I've made cupcakes, but this is not what cupcake batter usually looks like, but I'm pretty sure it's still correct. It might be a little overly floured, but we'll see. So anyway, doesn't look like a traditional batter. It's very fluffy.
This recipe was so easy to follow. We did make a couple modifications that didn't impact the recipe at all. First, I used all of the canned pumpkin instead of the 12 ounces the recipe calls for. A couple extra ounces didn't hurt anything, and I didn't want it to go to waste. Second, I used almond milk instead of dairy milk. I did not want to run to the store for a teaspoon of milk, so I used what we had on hand. And then finally, I forgot to put the flour in the cream cheese filling. I don't really know what difference this would make.
I forgot to put the flour in it. I think it'll be fine.
We filled these by using a piping bag, but you could also use a Ziploc bag with the corner snipped off. I thought this would be harder than it was, but honestly, it was super easy.
So we've got our dozen muffins ready to go. The cream cheese is in the center. We called a few audibles for this recipe, but I think it's gonna be just fine. We do have a little cream cheese left over. I am glad that I doubled the recipe, but I did also forget to put the flour in it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
It's pumpkin and cream cheese. I think it's gonna be just fine. We'll see you in 17 to 19 minutes or when a toothpick inserted in the bread part of the muffin comes out clean. So it took a little bit longer than the 17 to 19 minutes to bake these, but I'm pretty sure it's because we overfilled them a little bit. Here's what they look like. They are just a teeny tiny little bit brown and nice and crackly on the top, and I am so excited to give them a try. What do you think?
I think I would taste two if I wanted to.
All right, so they are baked all the way through. I was a little bit worried about that. They look delicious. I'm gonna get us each a fork and we'll give them a try. Are they good? They're good. They're really delicious. This is a great recipe. I'll put a link down below to the recipe that we referenced, that we definitely made some modifications to on accident, but they're very, very good.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to have these throughout the rest of fall.
I love them.
Happy fall, y'all. Thanks so much for stopping by Little Acre Homestead and for subscribing, and we'll see you again very soon. Bye.
Bye.